First view coming out of Mountain Harbor. NASA down there climbing it. Gonna rain today. Cool view climbing out of harbor, Mountain Harbor. 19E gap, whatever it is. Pretty cool meadow. Fun. Cool tree. NASA in my view for perspective. Beautiful out here. This is our prize for 400 miles. A sweet side venture in the rain to Jones Falls. It's the biggest falls I remember on the trail. I guess there might be more. So yeah, it's beautiful even in the rain. Check out this peaceful river we're walking along. Just going on and on and on. Trails up here. Nice little trail. A pretty little campsite. But onward we go. Mountaineer Falls, second falls of the day. It's beautiful, wet and rainy today. It's a view of big hump, little hump, and grassy ridge between Night Hike the other night. And for the first time, we have a view with a pew. It's a pretty creek. Pretty trail along the creek. Interesting walk. There's always a creek when you gotta go pee. You can't pee in that, so. I mean, it's the third waterfall today. Look at this stuff. Does it get any better than this? Awesome. Beautiful river and walking along. Crossing it now. And about to make our way up that big old thing. Up and over that. Pretty sweet place. Those are the mountain laurels in bloom. And check out this trail. Pretty beautiful. Laurel Falls. Pretty freaking huge. Down there, get a good picture of it. Look how little NASA looks down there. Trail is around this big rock right on the river. I'm gonna climb up there. So cool. What an adventure. I mean, seriously. This is the trail. Hi, Eeyore. It's a recreation area at Watauga Lake. Pretty cool. A walk through civilization. Got a flock. This is Watauga Lake as we approach the dam. There's slack packing today. This is the dam. Our shuttle driver told us today. That is interesting because there's an earthen dam on this side. Beautiful lake. Look at the trail crosses the dam. And then on this side of the lake, no agua. No water down there. They said they built tunnels in the mountains to run the water through. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Sure is a pretty lake. So over there is that recreation area we stopped at yesterday. And the trail just basically skirts around the lake to this dam. Pretty nice place to build a lake, I'd say. Here's the view of Watauga Lake from Van de Venner Shelter. This thing's pretty cool. We're just stopping here for lunch. It's a big old lake. Here's another cool view of the lake just past the shelter. This thing's pretty cool. It looks like a fireplace, but really it's a grave. It's some dude that lived up here for like 40 years. Lived as a hermit. Pretty interesting. Here's the trail this morning. Walking through this field. Made some trail magic last night and got to stay in a little cabin. Beautiful. walking straight through the field with this little, I love that barn with an AT on it. Fun. Check out this cool shelter built in 1832, I believe. It's abandoned. Not officially part of the AT anymore, but saved my butt in the rain today. Sweet. Made it to Damascus. Not sure what's going on in trailers next weekend, but looks like something. It's a flea market. Fun. Check out the caboose. That's fun. There's the train for kids to play on. Nice. I don't know what river that is, but it sure is pretty. Running right through town. Maybe this weekend when it's quiet. Get back next weekend when it's trail days. Next weekend. Hey, so I haven't done one of these videos in a while. Just talk about the Smokies. I met a group of people right before Franklin. I hiked with them for a couple weeks right before going to the Smokies. It's NASA, Stash, and Dior. We hiked together a couple weeks and started the Smokies together. The Smokies were a lot of fun, really hard. The very first day of the Smokies, I got caught in a windstorm and I got a cold. So I had to fight a cold all the way through the Smokies, and that was probably like one of the hardest places to hike so far. So I ended up having to go into Gatlinburg and get some Dayquil and cough drops to get me through the trail. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Still being sick. But from the Smokies, Stash got ahead of us. So he's about 20 miles ahead of us now. We keep seeing him in towns and stuff. We stop in town maybe every 3 to 5 days for a resupply. Don't always stay in a hotel, but a lot of times we do because we're lazy. Yeah, so take a zero maybe once a week just to catch up and on rest and actually get a good night's sleep. So. But yeah, it's been great. The Smokies were a lot of fun. When we walked up into the Smokies, it wasn't quite spring yet. It was just starting to be. And then we had a lot of winter in the spring in the Smokies. But as we came back down through the Smokies, spring has sprung, essentially. So there were flowers and leaves everywhere. So it's a whole lot different. It's been fun watching the season change. So I realized the other day we started in late winter, and because we're going north, we're going to end in early winter, so I get to see all the seasons. I hadn't really considered that before, so it's going to be kind of cool. So yeah, everything's been going great, and it's been a lot of fun. I still feel really good. Just my knees ache every once in a while at the end of a long day, but other than, it's normal. But no real swelling or damage or anything, so it's all been good. See you.